everybody. I'm Shane Ernest, the author of Black Baseball in Alabama, Rough Diamonds of Dixie. Today I wanted to talk about one of the ball players that I came across in my research that was really one of the underrated stars. Nobody's ever really heard of this guy, but he was one of the most famous players in Birmingham in the Black Barons early era. I'm talking about Geechie Meredith. This is him, Geechie. Geechie was from Sayerton, which is near Birmingham. He was an infielder, an outfielder. He played in the industrial leagues before the forming of the Negro Southern League in 1920. Geechie was so popular in the Birmingham City Directory, next to Geechie's name was listed ball player. And a ball player he was. He played for Birmingham Barons from the 1920s, the Black Barons from 1920s all the way through until 1932. He only spent one season away from the team, and that year he was with Nashville. Geechie was a popular infielder. He was one of the slickest infielders with a glove. He could hit really well. He played pretty much every position. And when the Black Barons formed at the end of 1919 to get ready for 1920, they knew that the league might happen. Geechie was one of the first players they wanted to bring in. And he played on the very first Black Barons team, which was said to be the first team of black players to have appeared in Rickwood Field, which happened in 1920 when the Black Barons first started. Geechie, however, during his lifetime, he worked in the off seasons in the Birmingham area mines. He was a miner. He would go into Sayerton or one of these other smaller towns like where he was from and spend his off seasons moving coal, making steel, doing menial tasks to raise money and get a job. And Geechie eventually was named manager of the Black Barons, but it didn't stop him from being a miner. He kept working until January of 1932 when he came in contact with an exposed wire and was killed tragically. Died at a young age, the age of 32. So Geechie was super popular, and then afterwards the team had a hard time recovering. Everybody was really upset with Geechie's passing. But in spite of working in the mines, one of the things that I learned about Geechie during my research was that when Geechie was on the road, Geechie enjoyed a bath. When the teams covered all the expenses for the players, that came out of your salary. And when you were on the road and needed to take a shower and did it at the hotel, they charged you for it. So Geechie was one of those guys that didn't mind. He was willing to pay 12, 15, 20 cents for a shower after a ball game, which struck me as odd for a guy who comes out of the mines. And then I noticed in his picture, Geechie's a handsome guy. Geechie's, a bit of a dandy. He's buying nice suits. He's wearing good clothes. Working in the mines doesn't mean you're nasty or some kind of downtrodden guy. Geechie was a nice dude, and everybody was really sad to have him pass. And he was such a star player that I think everybody was just sad to see him go, and they didn't talk about it maybe as much as they should have. So hopefully you've enjoyed hearing a little about Geechie Meredith, one of the most popular players of Birmingham in the early 1920s and 1930s. If so, be sure to pick up a copy of Black Baseball in Alabama, Rough Diamonds of Dixie. It was really rough out there. My name is Shane Ernest. I'm Dr. Miraculous. Thank you very much.